What is up, guys? Today I'm gonna show you how to reconstitute Reta Nutride, aka Reta. First, you need to grab your essentials. You need backwater. And you need your peptide itself. So, GLP-3 RT Reta is a GLP, and it hits something in your brain. And all I can tell you is that I lost over 40 pounds with this stuff. And if you do this stuff and you don't fix your diet or your sleep or your active lifestyle, it's not gonna work. You're probably gonna lose like 10 pounds. That's it. If you fix that stuff, you're gonna lose way more than 10 pounds. So we're gonna reconstitute this thing, because a peptide is gonna come up in a powder form. Okay? So, you grab your backwater peptide. You're gonna crack open. There's the vial. And I'm gonna do 1 milligram a week. I'm gonna do 1 milligram a week. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put 2 milliliters into this peptide, and then we're gonna draw it out to 20. I'll show you how that looks, okay? It's gonna look something like that, all right? I use peptide calculator. It's pretty, self-explanatory. Before we do anything, before we start pinning anything, an alcohol swab is very needed, okay? You always, and I mean always, are gonna do an alcohol swab. You're gonna alcohol swab your backwater, and then you're gonna swab the peptide. All right, now that that's good, you're gonna, for the bacterial water, what you're gonna do is you're gonna draw up air and make sure you go to 100, and you're gonna place it in. All right, turn it up, put the air in there. There you go. Now you're gonna draw to 100 again. And these are, I forget what type of syringes they are. It's like something air. And I'll show you how to put it in the peptide itself. All right. Now, you have all the juice in there, all right? You're gonna hold this. You don't want it to just shoot down, because if you shoot it down too fast, it's gonna kill the peptide, okay? Peptides are very delicate, and you're gonna put it in an angle. But remember, grab this first and just let it slowly slide down your fingers. And again. All right. There's the first one. All right, now, once you get that over and done with, you're gonna take your peptide and you're gonna just swirl it around. You're just gonna turn it. Do not shake it. Do not shake it. Okay? You will, and you may think right now, I look pretty dark, pretty tan. Peptide. I kid you not, I'm pale as a ghost, buddy. Like, peptides are crazy how they work. It really is just something nuts. But we have our Reta. You're gonna draw, again, I did 2 milliliters, so I'm gonna draw 20 units, and then that's gonna be 1 milligram a week. I only pin it once a week. Sundays usually. I think I'm gonna make Fridays my pin days. Sometimes you can give it a little swirl. if it's not dissolving, because sometimes it's like almost like a protein powder. When you put the protein powder in the bottom, you put the water on top, it doesn't, that protein powder gets thick. You can kind of see it? But it goes away. If you let it sit, I promise you it goes away. You just gotta keep on spinning it, really. You don't have to, you can literally just put it in the fridge. I mean, it really is just some crazy stuff and everything. But I mean, you can see the definition just by holding the shirt. I mean, Reta works. I'm not out here telling you to go take peptides. Go talk to your pharmacist before doing something like this, even though he's probably not going to recommend you to. Thankfully, I have a pretty chill pharmacist. He might not agree with it, but science, man, chemistry, you know, on some Walter White top stuff now, you know, but for the gym edition instead, you know what I mean? It, like, if you think about it, this is like some Walter White stuff, but instead for money, for muscles, you know, science. And again, I'm not replacing hormones. I'm not replacing anything synthetic, all natural. I'm natural. I haven't lost my natty card. I'm not on steroids. I don't plan on doing steroids at the moment. I got to keep my hair. And do not just leave these out and open. Put them in a container. Do not just throw them in the trash can. Find an empty milk jug. Put them in there. Label it. Do not touch mom with a label on that milk jug. And there you go. So that is it for today's video. I hope this video helped. I might make some more videos on some more peptides. I don't plan on doing any peptides here at the moment. Just, you know, I might do 2 weeks of Reta again, just to kind of cut back a little bit, see if I can get any leaner than this, which, I mean, I know I can, but now to the point where, you know, a strict diet and everything like that. Yet again, all right, you have to fix your ways before starting this stuff, guys. You can't just take Reta and expect to lose 40 pounds, okay? Here's me before Reta, all right? This is me after Reta, all right? You can't just expect to lose 40 pounds just by taking a miracle drug, okay? You have to put in work. You have to put in work in the gym. You have to do your cardio. You have to eat clean, cut out all that processed stuff, start eating more whole foods, and sleep better. Just overall, fix your general health first before you do these things. I'm not gonna influence you at all by saying girls are gonna start looking your way, but you know, when you have a six-pack and your muscle definition is showing, then yeah, I mean, girls are gonna be like, oh yeah, you know what, he is kind of funnier now, you know? I don't think he was funny 3 months ago, but I think he is kind of funny now and everything like that. Get off here and hopefully see you guys in the next one.